Hello, Dr. Andrea Maxim, naturopathic doctor here, and today we're going to be talking about how you can start maximizing your immunity. We are in the season where lots of people are coming down with colds, flus, stomach flus getting really bad, and instead of getting over this in 24, 48 hours, I'm finding my patients getting stuck with the cold, flu symptoms for weeks, and we don't want our immune system to be low, especially as we're coming into the winter months. So I wanted to give you some tips and tricks on how you can start maximizing on your immunity. So one of the first things we should be doing is really flooding our body with antioxidants. And what antioxidants are they're like these little Pac-Men that go through the body and start cleaning up a lot of debris. Now, all of us are being exposed to toxins and chronic stress, and we may not be drinking enough water or eating the right foods every day, and that can cause damage in our body. So we need antioxidants to help clean up a lot of that garbage and therefore help improve our immune system. One of the best ones that you can start taking is vitamin C. Now, vitamin C, just like anything, may be in good or poor forms. So we want to make sure we're looking at ascorbic acid because that tends to absorb the best when it comes to taking it orally. Now, on a daily basis, you could take anywhere from 1,000 milligrams to 2,000 milligrams, but if you're feeling those cold or flu symptoms starting, I encourage you to increase that anywhere from 3 to 5,000 milligrams per day. So that's anywhere from 3 to 5 grams. Now, vitamin C is very well tolerated, but if you're starting to reach that max level, that upper level that you shouldn't be taking anymore, often we find patients will start developing really urgent bowel movements. So this is what we call reaching bowel tolerance. So I haven't had too many people do that unless they've been taking 9 grams or more. So staying in that 3 to 4 gram range is pretty safe, and the sooner you get on that, the better. When it comes to natural therapies, the more we dose, the more often we dose, and the faster we dose, the faster our body can start recovering. Another big thing we need to be focusing on is vitamin D. Vitamin D, especially as the sun starts going down, and for those of us in North America, the winter tends to predominantly be very sunless, or we're just not outside enough to get it, our vitamin D levels can become very low. And vitamin D is essential for your immune system, and if we're stepping outside of your immune system, it's also excellent for your skin health, for your hormone health, and for your bone health. So taking adequate amounts of vitamin D is incredibly important at this time of the season. And I usually recommend it in drop dosage. So what I do is I have my bottle of vitamin D on my desk and I just drop it onto my hand, a few drops onto my hand, and lick it off. It tastes like mint, so it's kind of nice, but there are other flavors that you can get. And I find soft gel or vitamin D drops to absorb the best. Refrain from using tablets because you just won't get the absorption from it. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, so it needs to be immersed in a fat or be consumed with a fat. If you're having it in tablet format and you're having it on an empty stomach, you're probably not getting that absorption that you need. Another product that you should be looking for would be mushrooms. So there's tons of immune support products out there that are a blend of different mushrooms like reishi and cordyceps and things like that. These are phenomenal for supporting your immune system and keeping your immune system up so that when you do get exposed to something, it'll wipe it out much, much faster. And then the most predominant herb that we hear the most about is echinacea. And echinacea is fantastic when you're in that acute phase. I generally don't recommend it preventative, but I have had some patients take it every day just to prevent colds or flus. Now, the key thing about echinacea is on most bottles, you're going to see a term called Echinacea angustifolia or Echinacea purpurea. The Echinacea purpurea will really only last about 90 minutes in the system. So you want to be balancing it with this other form called Echinacea angustifolia. And the reason why is because that helps to elongate the half-life or the ability that our body metabolizes the herb to about 6 hours. So if you're taking just a typical echinacea from your local health food store and it only says Echinacea purpurea, you're going to have to dose that every 1.5 to 2 hours just to get the benefit from it. So you want to be looking for combination of herbs. Now, in my office, what we do is we use all homeopathic support. that we can do either squirted in the mouth orally or as an injection. And what this is, homeopathy is a very energetic based medicine, and it's very, very gentle, but very effective. And so for my families that want it as a preventative approach, or for those that are coming down with an acute cold or flu, we get them into my office as soon as we can, and we offer them different homeopathic support that helps to give their immune system that boost that it needs. So in summary, what we want to be doing is we want to be taking our antioxidants, so getting all of your dark leafy greens, your citrus fruits to get the most amount of vitamin C that you can. We want to be taking vitamin D either in drop or soft gel. If we're looking at herbal support, echinacea and angustifolia mixed with echinacea purpurea is the way to go. And then finding blends that include mushrooms is a really nice way for you to start enhancing and supporting your immune system. Talk to your local healthcare practitioner about doing potential all-natural flu support using homeopathy, as we do in my office. And then from a dietary perspective, because we can't forget the diet, in order to really maximize your immune system, using dietary approaches, I encourage all patients to stay away from anything with sugar and anything with cow dairy in it while you're trying to overcome any colds or flus. Sugar immediately suppresses your immune system for as short a time as 4 hours based on the dosage, and even 1 teaspoon can affect your immune system that much. And cow dairy will give a lot more of that mucus, so the sinus congestion, the runny nose, the coughing up phlegm, it can actually potentiate a lot of that mucus buildup. So we want to stay away from those foods. Focus on your nice consommé soups, nice warm teas, and I encourage ginger with a bit of fresh squeezed lemon and some unpasteurized honey, and sip on that as much as you want. And then of course, if you have any questions or concerns, you can always contact me. My contact information is below. I look forward to hearing from you, and start maximizing your health and maximizing your immune system today. Have a happy and healthy day.